All right. Good morning, everybody. There we go. Ready just on time. Great to see you all. Janet Legere here. It is July 1st, Canada Day in Canada. So happy birthday to Canada. We are excited to be here. It is a beautiful day here in Calgary. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm really, really happy to be here with you guys. Today, we're going to do our usual. We're going to do a quick overview of CLB Learning. We'll go into desktop sharing and head over to the CLB website, go through the back office, talk about upgrading because you really want to be upgraded for the rest of the call today because we'll go through the whole setup. I'm going to show you how to set up your autoresponder list and your funnel and everything. It's easier than you think. All the instructions are there. And then we're going to talk about the TEAM Rotator. And many of you may not even be aware that we have a TEAM Rotator. It is part of your upgrade here at CLB Learning. So when you upgrade to a lifetime member, once your funnel is set up, we can add you to our TEAM Rotator. So we're going to talk a little bit more in detail about that and talk about how you can become a part of that. Well, hello. How did you get in? One of my cats came to visit. Okay. Okay, hello. So if you hear meowing, this is Luna. Kind of odd to see her. Hello, Jim. I see Jim's made it in here. All right, so we're going to head into desktop sharing. Oh, sorry, guys. I know there's a button on here somewhere, really. I think this thing is in the way. We close that. Do. Share. There it is. Okay. All right, we're gonna go into desktop sharing here. You guys should all be seeing my desktop now, and here we are. I'm just going to mute. All right, we just need everybody muted so we don't have that background noise. So here we are in the login of CLB Learning, and I'm first going to log in as a free member because if you're a free member, this is really important. So the first thing you're going to see is a big upgrade button. And that upgrade button, of course, you can bypass that. You can just click on the home screen or you can scroll down and learn all about what you'll receive as an upgraded member. So the first thing you need to know that as an upgraded member, you will receive 50% commissions when someone you sponsor upgrades in CLB Learning. So that's a nice $48.50 in your pocket for each member that you sponsor who upgrades. You'll receive your own personal blog on our CLB blogging platform. Many of our members are actively using our CLB blogging platform, and it can be a great resource for you to get traffic and leads for anything that you want to use it for. We also have the CLB Quick Start Guide, which we'll show you when we show you our downloads. As a free member, it is just the generic guide. As an upgraded member, that guide is populated with all of your URLs. We have a downline builder in CLB Learning where you can enter the user IDs of all the programs that we use to help you set up your funnel and get traffic to your funnel. And through the CLB report, where we're teaching people how to use our system, we also have a report on how to use viral mailers. And both of those reports, as an upgraded member, are populated with your IDs, which is pretty darn cool. Another thing that's really important here that helps you get started right away is as an upgraded member, I will upgrade you in our 4 viral mailers. We have Prospect Geyser Co-op, Genie Mailer, Stay at Home Mailer, and GoPro Mailer. So you'll be upgraded there as well. I will add 50,000 credits to your account. That gives you lots of credits to get traffic going to your website. Additional bonus here is the done for you setup. So when you upgrade to a lifetime member, I will do all the setup for you. You just have to sign up and upgrade in LeadSleep, or if you're already an upgraded member in LeadSleep, bonus, send me your VA password and I will set everything up for you. And then I can add your link to our TEAM Rotator, which we're going to talk about in depth here on our call today, because that TEAM Rotator generates traffic and leads for all of our members who are on that rotator. It is a consistent source of traffic. So just click this button down here. You can either pay with your with coin payments or pay with your credit card. Click either one of those buttons and it will take you to upgrade as a lifetime member. So I'm just going to log out of here and I'm going to log in as an upgraded member. And you'll see that it no longer shows me the upgrade offer. What it does show you, and on here it says I have no referrer. See right here? That's because I'm at the top of the chain, so I am the referrer. On yours, it's going to tell you the name of the person who referred you. I will also give you your affiliate ID number. You're going to need that ID number when you set up your funnel. It's one of the things you need to access for setting up your emails. We come down here, it talks about CLB Learning. You can click here to introduce yourself in our Telegram group. Very important that you become a member of our Telegram group and get involved there, because it's the best place to get answers to your questions and get the help that you need. We have a Facebook group as well as a Facebook page, so make sure that you become active there as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's where you're going to find all of the replays of our webinars. Now, I do have to warn you about YouTube. I'm getting notifications all the time that they're deleting my videos. So if they deem that any of my videos are showing personal information, which it's kind of hard not to show personal information sometimes, they remove my videos. So if you go on there and you're looking for a specific training video, it may have disappeared, and I do apologize. If there's any topics that you would really like me to cover, by all means get in touch with me and let me know. I'd be happy to cover anything that you are looking for. So right down here at the very bottom is where you are going to get started setting up your CLB funnel. So you click on that, it's going to bring you to the main page of the funnel, which talks about what we're going to help you do and how it works. Okay, so you're going to set up your autoresponder list, set up your landing page and your capture page, and that's it. It's really not difficult, and we have all the instructions here. So we come down here to step 1 to set up your funnel. The first thing you're going to do is join Leads Leap. Now, this link right here is going to go to your sponsor. So it's provided that your CLB sponsor has updated their downline builder, then this link will go to your sponsor and you can sign up with Leads Leap and make sure that you upgrade. Okay, you want to upgrade in Leads Leap to take advantage of all the tools and resources that they offer. It's only $27 a month, and I do believe there is a one-time offer if it's your first time in there, so you can have a savings. It is well worth it. There's no up fees after. It's not, join in now and you have to pay more later. It's an unlimited autoresponder and lead capture system. There's advertising in Leads Leap. It's an all-around amazing program. Okay, it really and truly is. So let's go down here. So once you've joined Leads Leap, you're going to see that we have these share codes. Okay, very important. So the share codes, there's a share code for you to create your list and import all of the emails. There's a share code for the landing page and for the capture page. We are going to start. My cat is entertaining me here. I have to apologize. She's on the floor playing with her mouse that she took out of her toy box. She's just having a little bit of fun. All right, so we're going to head over here to Leads Leap. So this is the Leads Leap back office. The one thing I do want to show you before we get into the building, because this is the one part of Leads Leap that is really beneficial. There's lots of beneficial parts of Leads Leap. Believe me, there's a lot of distractions on Leads Leap. You see all the links and all the ads and everything that's here. So the very first thing you have to, the very first challenge you're going to face is staying on task and not clicking every link that's in the back office. Now, when you click these links, you are earning credits in Leads Leap, and those credits be used towards your free ads, etc. However, you don't want to be clicking all these unless it's time for you to be earning credits. Like it's you need to stay on task, and your task is setting up your funnel. But here's our pro ads. So you'll see that I have some pro ads set up here. I have a new one for our viral mailers, and that is generating leads. It has generated 1,600 visits since I added it, which was in May of this year, at the end of May. So it's only been up there for a month. So it's fairly new, but I have other ones. Here's my CLB Learning ones. Very, very simple to set up and delivers traffic and leads on a regular basis. And you'll see that when we talk more about our rotator. So let's get back to our CLB setup. So we have two areas down here. You'll see on the left-hand side, these are the two areas you're going to spend your most time in. We have our list manager and our page manager. I'm going to start with the landing page, and it's a little backwards in the back office. I will change that at some point here because I have found the more I'm doing these, the more I'm setting them up, I'm finding that the steps you take matter. I mean, it just, if you start it in a certain way, it saves time. So we're going to start with creating a landing page. So we've come here to the page manager. We're going to click on add a new page. Now it's 10 after the hour here. You're going to see how quick this is going to be. All right. You might be shocked. Even as a new person, this is not going to take long. Even if you're watching the video and following along and pausing and then going back, it's still not going to take that long. So I'm going to come over here and I'm creating the landing page. So this is the page that your subscriber will be directed to after they subscribe. Okay. This is the page where they can sign up for CLB Learning. So we copied that. We're going to come back to the page manager and we're going to enter that code right here. Okay. Oh, wait, no, this is, sorry. This is the name. We're going to put a CLB landing. Whoops. I'm just going to call it Lander because I need a different name. I'm going to add that. And then this comes up. We need to add a new page design to start. And this is where our code comes in. We're going to import. As a free member, you do not have access to the importing of the codes and autoresponder messages. So that's why you want to make sure you're an upgraded member. All right. So once it's created it, now we can edit it. See, now we have here launch editor. So we're going to click launch editor. Now, this page has the most editing along with your autoresponder messages, but even that you'll find is simpler than you think. The program is very user-friendly and very simple to access. All right, so right here, the first thing you want to change is your picture. Leadsleep makes this really, really simple. All right, so we're going to come here and I'm going to, over on the right-hand side, you see when I pick my picture, the menu comes up on the right. I'm going to click on Open Image Gallery. This is the Leadsleep image gallery. All right, so here we are. Now, if I don't have an image already up here, so if you're brand new to this, you're an upgraded member, you're going to click on Click to Upload. And then it's going to take you to your computer where you can upload whatever picture you want. Okay, so you find your pictures. See if I can find a different picture of myself or any kind of picture. I can put a picture of my cat. Our cat Spider. We do miss him. All right, so there's Spider. So if I click on that, well, look at, now we have Spider. Okay, so I want to go back to this and I'm going to go back to my image gallery and put myself back on here. There we are. All right. All right, so you're going to add your picture to the system. Then you're going to click on this box here. You can see I clicked on it. I can double click it and whoops. There we go. And now I'm going to change my names. All right. So you're going to put your name in there. All right. So that changes your names and make sure you put your name in there. All right. And that's it. You don't have to change any other words down here. Click access. Click here to access your free system. When I click on it, again, see how it brings the menu up on the right-hand side. And right here, here's the link. And remember I said that you needed to know your CLB ID number, and this is where you're going to change that. All right. So where there's an 8, you're going to erase that and put your number in there. Then you're going to scroll down the page, come to the very bottom, ready to start, join free today. You're going to click on that. And again, on the right-hand side, you're going to find the URL. You're going to remove that 8 and add your ID number. And then at the very bottom of the page, we have contact information. So you're going to come here, you double click on that box, you're going to edit your name, you're going to put in your phone number and your messenger IDs, okay, or whatever contact information you want to leave there. So you're going to add that and then you're going to click save. And it's because we're live on video, it takes a little bit longer here on Leadsleep. It doesn't usually take quite this long to save, but we want to make sure it's finished before we go to the next one. My cat is having a great time here. But while that's processing, I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to grab the list code because we are going to set up our list next. Oh, it's still processing. All right, come on. Oh, I gotta let it continue to process there. Oh, there we go. It's done. All right. So now our page is done. And if you want to see it, we can just click on this link right here and it will bring up your page. And I'll close, right? And there's how your page is going to look. And these links will go to you. It'll have your name and everything that you've edited. All right, so let's come back over to here. Now we're going to come over to List Manager because we've created our page. We're going to come to List Manager and we are going to add a new list and we're going to call it CLB Contacts or CLB Leads, whatever you want to name it. This is for your personal information. So once we're down there, now we're going to click on the settings. I'm going to put your name. I'm going to put my name. All right, you want to make sure you use the email address that you registered with LeadSleep. And I mean, you can use a different email address if you want to use a different one for your autoresponder, but then you need to confirm that email. If you use the email address that's already registered with LeadSleep, it's very, very simple. So if I click on that to get my email verification code, click here to send the code, and it says it's automatically verified because I've used my LeadSleep email. So we're all done. Make sure that your real physical address is in there. That is very important to go against the CAN spam laws. Information, we don't need to worry too much about that. Show a link after verification. We do want this. Oops. Okay. This is where I didn't copy my link. So I'm just going to open this in a new tab. My page manager. All right, my lander, and I'm going to copy this. There are two pages. One is for free members, and the other one here, this is your pro page. See, it says LLPG Pro. You want to copy that, and I'm going to add that right here. So what that's going to do, when your subscriber fills out the form, they're going to get a notice that says they need to upgrade. But if you put a link here, behind that notice will be your landing page. So that's really, really cool. Then you're going to come down here to your global email signature. We want to have your signature in all of your emails. All right, so I click all of them. Now you're going to add your signature. We're going to open the editor. And so you're going to put your name. I recommend a picture. So I'm going to go to my image gallery and grab my picture. All right, where is it here? This little box here keeps getting in my way. Here we go. It's a little big. I'm just going to grab the corner here and make that a little bit smaller. And then since I already have I don't already have my page up. I would just put my text call, put my number. And I like to put my country, Canada, after so that when someone gets my email, they know my phone number is in Canada. So if they're in the States, they know it's going to be long distance. If they're out of country or in Europe or anywhere else. All right, text, and then I'm going to put messengers at rather than putting them all. Okay, so then that's my email. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to update my signature, and then I can activate it. All right, now we need to come up to the very top again of our autoresponder because we don't have any emails yet, right? So right here, we're going to click on this button that says Set Up Email Series. We're going to click on that. We're going to come back to CLB Learning and grab our autoresponder code. We're going to import, and we're going to enter the share code. And again, you must be an upgraded member in order to use these share codes. We're going to replace those, and we're going to click yes on that. Add to, all right, replace, yes. All right, import now, and bing, bada, boom. Now, this is going to take you the longest time. So we've been at this for 9 minutes so far, and we are almost done. Okay. This is going to take you the longest time, maybe 10 minutes, maybe less. It's you can count. You're going to open the email. Now, some of the emails have two links in them, and some have only one. This one has two. So you highlight the link, you'll see it highlights the insert edit link. You click on that, and just like on the landing page, you're going to backspace that number and put yours there and click OK. Now, on this one, you'll see that we have the signature code in there because we have a PS. If I didn't put the signature code there, it would put your signature at the end of the PS. So I'm putting, and I don't need to put a signature code in because we set it up and it goes automatically. But if I have a PS, then I want to put the signature code in. I hope that makes sense. If I don't have a PS, I don't need to even put a signature code. The system does it automatically. Now I need to click on the link here. And again, you're going to erase that number and put yours in there and say, okay. You're going to scroll down to the bottom and click save. And you're going to do that. And then when you, whoops, we'll do that on the next one when it comes up. You'll see that it shows you the email. All right. So then we go to number 2 and the same thing. So you're going to scroll down and find the link. And here you see CLB Learning, and then it's just going to put your signature. We're going to click on there on the hyperlink, and we're going to click on it. You're going to remove the 8 and put your number, and then you're going to come down here and click save. And all right, and then I'll let you see. So when we scroll down, and there we go, it put my signature at the bottom. How cool is that? All right. And you just do that for each of the emails. Now, what I recommend is that you get a piece of paper and you write down number 1 to 8, and so you can check them off when you're done. Unless you're here and you're going to do all of them, as you can see, it doesn't take a lot of time. Might take you about 10 minutes. All right, so you're going to click on that. You're going to edit that. You're going to change the 8 and put your ID, come to the very bottom and save. Check your email and you'll see everything is working and you can close it. All right, so we did 3 of them. It didn't take us, it only took 3 minutes, about a minute per email, a little less, depends how much talking you're doing. All right, so like I said, it'll take you about 10 minutes to do those. And then once those are done, now you're going to come back to your page manager and we're going to set up the final page. So we're going to come back over to here to our CLB Learning, and we're going to copy this final code. One other thing, when you're copying the code, you have to make sure that you don't have any spaces, all right? That it's just from the P to the end of the code there.
Landing page.
Okay, somebody is not muted. I am going to ask you guys if you could mute. Who is not? Everett. Great to see you. Just get you to mute there. Oh, I have too many buttons. There we go. Okay, back here. So we're going to copy that code. Make sure you don't have any spaces, okay? Because the system will tell you have the wrong code. So we've got our page manager here. We're going to create a new page. And we're going to call it the CLB lead capture. All right, we're going to add that. Click to add a new page design, just like the landing page. We're going to enter that. This one has the least amount of editing. All right, you're going to be surprised. We're going to launch the editor. So the process is similar to the landing page. All right, you create it and then you launch the editor, and you can come back and edit these anytime. You can. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to click on the box here that has my name, and you're going to put your name right there. Okay. That's all you got to do on the front page is change your name. Then you're going to come over to here to list, and you're going to click on the send steed, and you're going to get list ID. It already has one in there because I've already set what up. Here it is, CLB contacts. That's the new one we just set up. Redirect URL. So you want to get page, all right? And you're going to get the page that we just set up, CLB Lander. Use this. And then we're going to come now, and you've got everything set up, and we are going to save. Again, it'll take a minute. And we're almost done. Look at the time. All right, it's been 5 minutes. No, I'm sorry, it's been 14 minutes since we started. It does take a while because we are live, so we're using up resources. But once we're done there, yes, Luna, I hear you. What's up, kitty? All right, there we go. All right, so now our page is set up. All right, we have our capture page. So this is really important, okay? Once you're set up, you're going to click on your capture page. It's going to load. Maybe it's going to load. All right, and you are going to enter your name. You try and spell it right. Enter your email address and watch this, okay? So it's going to come up. And one more step. We need sent you verification, but can you see behind this? Your landing page is there. So people are going to come here. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to close that and they get your landing page. So they get your information, even if they don't confirm their email. Okay, but we hope they do because we do remind them on our page as well to check their email, which we're going to do because you want to make sure that it's working. All right, I did activate the email. Hopefully it didn't go to spam. It's sending all the emails that I edited. There we are. It did go to spam for some reason. Action needed. So make sure you check your spam. We're going to verify our email address. There it is. And now when we come back here, I should get it. There it is. Thank you for subscribing. All right. So those are the two emails. You're going to get an email that says you got to subscribe, that you have to confirm your email address, and you'll get an email telling you thank you for subscribing. All right. Now I'm also probably back under the spam. No, but I will get notification that I had a subscriber. All right. You'll get notification. I may not have set that up, so we'll go back and check. These are things that you want to pay attention to. So if we come down here, all right, all right, email me. So that's why I did not get notification that I got a subscriber. Normally I do because right here. So you can have yes after opt-in verified or yes before. And I like to say yes before. And the system always comes up and says, you're going to get a lot of emails. I bet you all wish you were going to get a lot of emails, right? That's what we want. And I like to get that I have a new subscriber because I can come into the system and see if they have confirmed their email address. And if they haven't, then I can grab their email address. So I just come under my list manager and I can go to click here. These are your subscribers. And there I am. All right. So there's me and it says I'm active. So if I was not active, it would say unverified, but it gives me the email address. And so I can grab that email address, go to my Gmail, and I can send them a personal email that says, hey, thanks for subscribing. You didn't confirm your email address. All right. And you can send them the page to subscribe again and confirm. All right. Pretty simple. Okay. Now let's come back over here. First, I'm going to come back into the room and see if I'm going to stop sharing for a minute and see if there's any questions. You're all muted, so if you have any questions, it's my chat. There it is. You can let me know. I want to know if that was all clear. I think most of you that are on the call today have your funnel set up, but if not, hopefully you saw how simple that really is. Okay, it's not difficult. It doesn't take a lot of time, and once you've got those steps in place, oh, it just becomes powerful. You'll be amazed at the things that you're going to want to create once you get used to the system. All right, so I'm going to come back into desktop sharing. And we are going to come over to here because I want to talk to you about the rotator. All right. So here is our rotator. This is the CLB rotator. Now, when I click on this, so this is the link we use. So when we have when you're on the rotator, you are going to be advertising this link. But the cool thing about Lead Sleep is that you can track your link. So you can put a code on the end of your link. And so when I advertise this link, I put Janet on the end. And I encourage our members to put their CLB username or their name, something that's going to let us know who it's coming from. And I'll show you why. So when I click on this button right here, these are my stats. All right, so it shows me the statistics, and I like to print these off for our members quite regularly. So this initially shows you the 7-day stats. I like to do 30-day stats. They're a little more impressive. So if we click on response, so response means a subscriber. All right, so this is the rotator. This is the last 7 days. So Gloria's been really active out there. I've got 5. It's been a little quiet for me the last 7 days. I've had lots of company, but you'll see List Joe. I'm always getting subscribers from there. Pro ad. Remember I talked about here they are these pro ads. So I've had a new subscriber from the pro ad. I set that up months ago, and it still gives me ads. So let's switch this up and show you 30 days. So when I'm advertising, when I'm sending my ads out there to my mailers, I'm advertising the rotator. Okay, I'm not advertising my personal link. I'm always advertising the rotator. So you'll see we've got lots of traffic there. So if we come down here, the responses are a lot different. All right. So you'll see I have 28, Gloria's 22, List Joe 19. Look at the pro ad 5. That's actually quite low for this month. I normally see a lot more from the pro ads, but that's okay. But you'll see these are all the members. There's traffic leads to income. You'll see these different people that have, these are our members who are sending traffic to the rotator. Not everyone is getting conversions. And what I'm looking for to make sure that you're still active to keep you on the rotator is that you're sending traffic. I mean, we can't guarantee that that traffic is going to convert, but over time, if you're sending traffic regularly, it's going to convert. So as long as you're sending traffic, you'll remain on the rotator. Okay, and so I can tell when you're sending traffic. So let me show you. So we have the links. So when I click on this, here are all the links that are on the rotator. Okay, so it has their ID and it shows their information. So all the links are here. And I keep track in a Word document of everybody that's on the rotator. Okay, so I can remove them or not. But there have been, since I started the rotator, 3,000 subscribers created from the rotator. All right, that's pretty incredible. Now, something else you'll want to see when I come back here. Click on my rotator, on my stats. And we'll just look at the 7-day stats. But if we scroll down, because it shows you who's creating the traffic, but down here where it's stats by page, these are the members who actually got subscribers. Now, I would have to go to my Word document to find out who these members are because I don't know them by their numbers. But you can see that they're almost everyone, all but 3, have received subscribers in the last 7 days. And so by the end of the month, everyone on this list will have received subscribers because it rotates. All right. So every time we click on this link, it brings up a members page. So there's Glorious. And if I click on it again, it brought Glorious again. All right, let's just refresh it. It should bring up a different page. There we go. So this one doesn't have a name on it, just says put more money. And you'll see as we go through these that Anthony Brown, Pat Trabules, these are all lifetime upgraded members who are on our rotator. And your link can be rotating in here as well. All right, so here's one that's quite different and really nice looking. And you have free reign. You can create a different page. It doesn't have to be the page we set up. So some of our members have been doing this quite a while, and they've made different pages. I like this main page because I find it converts really well. You'll see here's a different page, and your page could be rotating. Now, when I was talking about advertising and putting your code, so here is the link, right? This is the rotator. And so I just put Janet at the end, right? And Gloria puts, Gloria Fishman at the end. So when somebody subscribes, we know Lead Sleep's pretty cool program, and it tracks who that is. Okay. But on mine, it just says Janet. And so if somebody fills out that page, so this lead is going to whoever's page this is, but I generated the traffic. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So how do you get on the rotator? Well, you need to be an upgraded member. All right. And if you're an upgraded member, I can set up all of this for you. And then all we ask is that you do this, that you grab that rotator link. We have a Telegram group just for our rotator members with all the instructions there. So we ask you advertise that link on a regular basis. You don't have to send all of your traffic to there. You can still advertise your own personal links, but we do ask that you send traffic there each month, and we do check that traffic is going there so that we keep you on the rotator. But it is going to generate free leads and free members every single month. All right. Look at that. I knew this would not take long to do this. I'm going to come back. I'm going to stop sharing for now. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Okay. I just wanted to see if anybody has any questions. Thank you, Age of Venus and CLB is a downline builder. So I had one thing I forgot to go through when we were in the back office, and we still have lots of time. So I am going to go back into desktop sharing, and we'll go through more of the back office of CLB Learning so I can show you the downline builder and the reports that you get as a member, free and upgraded. Where'd my share button go? And I've lost the share button. There it is. I'm telling you. Okay, let's go back to CLB Learning. So here we are in our back office. So two things I want to show you. Number one is downloads. All right, so we talked about, here are the two reports right here. Whoops, just these two. We got little asterisks beside. Let me make that a little bigger. So when you become an upgraded member, these two reports right here are populated with your ID. So this is our newest report all about viral mailers. So it talks about how to use viral mailers, and all of the viral mailers that are in our downline builder are in the report. These reports are all for our upgraded members. Free members do have access to some of these reports, but not all of them. One report that you all want to download is the resolution success system. And trust me, it's a 14-page report. It's not very big. It's not a lot of words. There's lots of pictures, and it's brilliant. Okay. If you read it and do it, you're going to accomplish great things. All right. Downline Builder. Under the affiliate toolbox right here, Downline Builder. This is available for all of our members. So the first thing you're going to put in here is your primary business, whether you're promoting an affiliate program or a network marketing program. If you have your own business that you want to promote, a different capture system, this is where you want to put that. Now, the only thing is, this is the only thing where you're putting in a URL. You're putting your whole URL minus the HTTP. Okay, so you'll see here, there's nothing in front of that. It's just the URL. For everything else, it's just a username or an ID. So each program is different. When you join the program, you look for your affiliate ID, and you'll see the ID at the end of the URL. Udemy Solo Ads is the solo ad provider that we use and recommend. I've had some great results with Udemy Solo Ads. You'll see here, it says click here to sign up. This is where you're going to sign up and then enter your ID. Almost all of the programs in our downline builder are free except for one, and we'll get to that one in a moment. Oh, actually, there are two now in our back office that are not free, but we'll get to those in a minute. So we have our mailers. Prospect Geyser Co-op is ours. Traffic Least Income Cash Mailer is a very Very responsive mailer owned by Rob Gearing, who I've been partnered with since I think 2009, something like that, a long time. Long time. Stay at home mailer is one of our mailers. And remember, as an upgraded member, you get upgraded membership in our mailers. GoPro mailer is ours. Wow app is a messenger program that you can use on your phone or your computer. You can earn Wow coins, which you can then turn into cash. You're not going to get rich at Wow app, but you can certainly earn some marketing dollars. Lead Sleep is the one program you absolutely want to join and upgrade in. It is free to join. You can use Lead Sleep as a free member. However, to fully maximize what we're doing here, it's the one program you truly want to upgrade in. Genie Mailer is our final mailer that we have. So those are our four mailers. Savings Highway Global is a free savings program. And especially if you're in the US, the savings are incredible. But wherever you are, there are tips and tricks in there that are going to help you save money. Wise is how we pay you. So when you become an upgraded member and you sponsor other upgraded members, you're going to earn a commission and we're going to send you those commissions via Wise. Wise is free to join. You're just going to set that up, attach it to your bank, and bing, bada, boom, you're done. You're going to come back here and enter your ID in the affiliate ID area. And then down here, we have Sell or Die. I know Darla was asking me about what this is. It is owned by Jonah Climack, which is the ListJoe owner. ListJoe is a very prolific mailer. I get tons of traffic from ListJoe. And Sell or Die is a very unique kind of traffic exchange program. All right, something we haven't really delved into in the past, but when it came out and I saw it, it's so unique. I thought this is kind of cool. We're going to give this a go, and I'm quite happy with the results we're seeing. And our final program, two programs we have here, these are both paid programs. Now, the Abacus AI program is basically a chat GPT program that's so much more. So the Abacus AI program is $10 a month, and you get upgraded pro access to all of the AI programs that are out there for images, videos, whatever you want to do, you can do it. Unlimited access. You're not limited to what you can do just with the free chat GPT. Well worth the $10 to join. Owl Inbox is our final program here. It is a paid program. And if you are using viral mailers, which we really focus on here at CLB Learning, it's the one program you're going to want to have because if you are clicking for credits, Owl Inbox is going to save you hours and hours of time clicking for credits. It takes a little bit to set it up. Once it's set up, boom, it's done, and it's a very simple program to use. So that's it. Put in your IDs, click update referral IDs, and you're done. Now, one more thing I want to say about the downline builder, because I get this question quite a lot. Where it says click here to sign up, once you enter your ID, the click here to sign up is not going to change. The click here to sign up is your sponsor's link. Okay. And it's always going to be your sponsor's link. When you sponsor someone to CLB Learning, when they go into the downline builder, they're going to see your links. Okay. And they're always going to see your links where it says click here to sign up. Once they've signed up, they're going to click there to sign up and then they can just log into their program. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense because that is a question I get asked a lot. All right, that's it for me today. I'm going to come back in the room here and you guys can all unmute if you have any questions. Awesome, Darla. I'm glad that you got something out of that. In Listo, Janet Legere is my username. That's right. So once you sign up, then you create a username when you sign up, and that's what you're going to put in there. All of the programs have an affiliate area. So if you look in the affiliate area, it'll show you your links, and that's where you'll get your affiliate ID, if you're not sure. Okay. Any more questions? Awesome. So as you can see, nothing difficult here, but if you're challenged or you're having some questions or you're really not sure how to get started, come in our Telegram group and get in touch with us. You've got my contact information. I get all of them on my phone. It's never far away. If I don't answer you right away, it just means I'm in the middle of something, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. But there's always somebody in our Telegram group. So if you've got questions, you need help, pop on over there and we'll be happy to help you. I hope you guys got something out of today's call. I really appreciate all of you you being here. For all of my Canadian friends, happy Canada Day, and we will see you guys in August. So have a great month, and don't forget to keep marketing, keep advertising. That's what it's all about. Stay consistent. It's going to work for you. Love you guys. Have a great month. Bye for now.